Greetings everyone, this is Dr. Game, and what is this leak? And what it means for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? You know, before this leak, I was in my zen mode. The game exists or not, I was indifferent, just waiting for the sweet release date. And then I stumbled upon this and my brain implodes. Let me be frank, I was one of the first to get this leaked video. I chose not to share it because I wanted to get confirmation of its validity. I reached out to many people. Some accepted it as 100% real, some are skeptical, as we all should be for any leak. The remaining consider it fake. But that's the real question. Is it fake? The most obvious answer is yes, but that's only if you don't give it any thought or look into it more deeply. And that's what we need to do. Prove whether the content we see in the video is fake or not. Before you say it's fake because of rights issue or it's not possible because has never been done before, your argument is currently not valid. Why? Because this video exists. If someone just said that Ultra Ego Vegeta is in the game, then you can bring up why it's not possible. Rights and whatnot would be a valid argument. But you can't argue that right now. This video exists. Your new concern is this video. The way I see it, there are only 3 possible outcomes for this. 1. The video is edited. 2. This is a mod. 3. This is real. Let's start with the most obvious. The video is edited. I've gone through this video frame by frame. I've compared every frame of Ultra Ego Vegeta with every other Vegeta form shown in this video. I don't see any video editing artifacts that can lead me to believe that this video is edited. I've seen arguments on the internet that the hair outline is not right and looks edited. It looks the same on other Vegeta forms in the video. It's a byproduct of the camera's quality and the shaky cam. What about the shading on his forehead? That's a point in favor of it being real. Ultra Instinct Goku has the same thing. If the video is edited, then this is an extreme attention to detail. Other arguments I've heard is that it was recorded on a phone and that a particular uploader dropped the sides to stop us from knowing his attacks. That doesn't disqualify this video from being fake. Let me say this. If this video is edited, then Marvel needs to hire this person for the VFX. For a fake reaction, this is next level editing. And we don't know who the original source is. I got my hands on it through a deleted post on one of the game's subreddits. The account that posted this was created on the same day, has a generic Reddit name and has made no other posts. I was probably one of the first to stumble upon this. I searched Reddit, I searched X Twitter, I also reverse image searched on Google. I found no matches for this for the next 6 hours until someone finally uploaded this as a short on YouTube. To summarize, at first glance, this looks fake. Upon closer inspection, this looks too real to be fake. My conclusion with the evidence at hand is that this is not an edited video.
Yeah, but I'm plenty strong already. You better not cry and complain when I wipe the floor with you.
I'm ready, so bring it on.
Let's move to the next argument. This is the mod. The most immediate question I have for that is, the game has a mod 12 days before its release? Extremely unlikely. I've never heard anything like this before. This would only be happening if the whole game had leaked online and then someone made a mod. It would be more likely to find the whole game leaked online than to find the game's first mod before its release. That said, let's look at the model. If it's a mod, the argument would be that their hair color is wrong, he doesn't have earrings, and doesn't have the aura. Let's start with the hair color argument. That's the style of this game. Look at the comparisons between Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the game versus in the anime. If this image leaked before the GT trailer, no one would believe it's real. As for the earrings, it's a costume choice. It's the Dragon Ball Super Broly costume that other DBS Vegeta forms are wearing in the video. Plus, we have seen characters and forms have new costumes in the game. You can find the videos for those costumes online. I'm not going to show you. I want to keep this a surprise for you all. If you've seen it, then you already know we can have so many costumes in this game. So Ultra Ego Vegeta not having that earring is not a big deal. It is possible. Maybe there's an alternate costume with the earring. It's also possible that the earring is an accessory we can equip. To summarize, this can be a mod, but it's too early for that to be true, and it makes very little sense for it to be a mod that looks like this.
Won't let scum like you get away with this!
I know that the third point I stated earlier was that if the first 2 points aren't proven, then the leak must be true. But let's talk about the meta reasons why it can't be true. From history, it has never happened that a manga character or form has ever appeared in a game before the anime. But the thing is, anything can change. Let me give an example from a very different franchise, Power Rangers. Power Rangers takes footage from Super Sentai to save on budget costs. For 20 years, Power Rangers never skipped a single season of Super Sentai. After Super Mega Force, that changed. They skipped a Sentai season and adapted a new one. It was originally believed that Power Rangers wasn't allowed to skip a season. That may or may not have been true, but things change. So can be true here. Other arguments I've heard is that it's a right issue. That may be true, but what's stopping game developers or publishers from acquiring those rights?
Kakarot!
I mean, Arale is a different franchise character, but she was in Tenkaichi 3. Deals can be made to have certain characters in certain mediums. Crossovers happen all the time. Nowadays, more than previously. Why not within the same franchise? And it's not like we're talking about a new character like Moro or Granola or Gas from the manga. This is Vegeta! My favorite character from the franchise. I'm sure it's yours too. It's just a transformation that he's getting. It's not a whole new character.
I won't be defeated as easily as my brother.
The thing is, no one really knows what the relationship is between these different entities. Shueisha, Toei, the game developers, Bandai. We don't really know. Actually, we kind of do. At least to a certain extent. Check out this link in the description for a Japanese interview with Furutani. I'm using Google Translate for this, so it could be slightly wrong, but not fully wrong, if not fully correct. In the interview, he was asked, how do you create techniques for characters who didn't have many fighting scenes in the original work? His answer, in fact, some characters don't have techniques in the original work, but the techniques are supervised by Shueisha and Toei Animation. So I think the techniques are typical of the characters. It is certain now that Shueisha are in on this game to a certain extent. We know manga moves are in the game. Most notably is Vegeta's Gamma Burst Flash. While it's still a stretch to say Vegeta is being his manga exclusive form, but it's not too much of a stretch. Not anymore. On that note, remember how Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue evolution is a power-up rather than a separate form in this game? That has always bugged me. They made it better, but it being a power-up still bugs me. But now it makes sense. If they gave Vegeta a power-up mechanic that is similar to Goku's Kaioken, it would make sense to add a form that is the equivalent to Ultra Instinct. There is absolutely no other reason for making Blue Evolution a power-up. If it was a separate form, I would have accepted that Ultra Ego won't be in the game. But they deliberately made this form into a power-up. It was their choice. They also need to make up for it. And so enter Ultra Ego Vegeta. To summarize, the video does not look edited. It can be fully fake, but then the person using their skills is using it for the wrong thing. They can't do it because it's a right issue. They can do it if they make a deal or update any existing deals. We don't know the full details on this stuff. Shueisha has the rights and they won't give it. They do have the rights. But what's stopping them from making a deal? We already know they are supervising certain things in the game, so they are working with the devs and publisher. It's a mod. This could be a mod, but it's highly unlikely it can happen this early. The model doesn't look right, doesn't have the right colors. Neither does Super Saiyan 4 on any other character. He doesn't have the earring. Could be an accessory or simply a different costume. An Ultra Ego is a form. It's not dependent on the earring, unlike Potara fusions like Vegeta and Kefla.
Now I'll finish you!
Here's a summary of points in favor of Ultra Ego Vegeta being in the game. They made Blue Evolution into a power-up like Goku's Kaioken, and they are adding Ultra Ego as a counterpart to Ultra Instinct. Furutani said the game has 182 characters. Pre-order character is not included in that. Why? Cause if they did add him in the 182, then he should have also mentioned Gamma 1 and 2 because they are also confirmed DLC characters. Other sources say the roster is 181, but the main man himself said 182. This discussion can go on for hours, and trust me, I've had that conversation for over 9 hours with my friend. I was in favor of this being fake, but the more I looked into it, the more it makes sense to be a real thing. I can be wrong, and I will accept if Ultra Ego Vegeta is not in the game. But tell me this, have they not hidden these things from us before? They hid GT until a few weeks ago. They hid movie characters until a few weeks ago. How do we know that this isn't another bonus secret hidden character? What do you think? Am I insane of accepting this video as proof? Do you think he'll be in the game? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, like, comment and subscribe as more is always on its way. Thank you, take care and stay safe.